Imagine a college student cruising the town, enjoying the beautiful scenery, listening to top hit songs, and having the best fun she's had in years. Upon returning home, she finds a letter from the Secretary of State informing her that her license is being revoked for the next 3 months.
Oh, that was you.
The disappointment and regret that this student faces explains this student's life for the next 3 months. New York Advocate states that Ohio is one of the leading states with suspended licenses, recorded at 5.62% of licensed drivers who have had their license revoked. Furthermore, many college students are exhilarated by the freedom and opportunities that they are able to seek. However, revoking a student's license can place a temporary hold on those particular students' lives. Effects from a suspended license consist of far more than not being able to drive. College students with their license suspended create conflict when relying on others and produce a variety of negative emotions. One of the most obvious effects that students must face is to become reliant on other people. A college student's schedule can be demanding and stressful in itself. Adding the responsibility of finding transportation intensifies stress in the students' lives. Most students oftentimes become involved in extracurricular activities as well as attending class. This might cause a massive headache when trying to find a ride to get to these events on time. Because not all students are within walking distance to their classes, and cabs are not accessible on the countryside, few options to make it to these events on time are available. Specifically, most students know that not attending class regularly is not an option and could result in being dropped from their classes. In the same way, students with a job need to find yet another way to get to these places. Moreover, relying on friends and family members to transport the individual to each of these activities is sure to cause stress for the length of the suspension. Knowing other people have responsibilities of their own, it can be extremely difficult to find a way to get a ride. Even if a student has a designated driver, it is no guarantee that he or she will make it there on time or cancel at the last second. Another burdensome effect that is placed on the students are amplified emotions. Not only will finding a ride every day generate stress, but not getting out with friends can lead to depression. Study by Nature Biotechnology finds strikingly high rates of depression and anxiety, with many reporting little help or support from supervisors. And I have a chart to show these rates. This shows that in anxiety there's 41%, and in depression there's 39% of graduates. And this one shows, it just breaks it down from male, female, and yeah. And then this one shows the effect of perceived work-life balance, and as you can see, all of them are unhealthy. And this one is the effect of relationships with a mentor, and all of them say disagree. As a student acquires their newly found freedoms in college, having all of it ripped away can be a difficult situation. College is a time to discover new interests, hobbies, and talents. Being able to drive is essential to begin this journey. Having no transportation for these activities that the student wants to participate in raises huge concern for his or her emotional well-being. Finding a ride to get to these places on time are necessary, but is difficult enough, let alone finding things that one desires. As a result, being trapped in a house full of the same individuals makes the student overthink everything. For instance, a student experiencing relationship problems is worried about an individual's well-being, or even why mom made lasagna when one insisted that she made spaghetti, overthinks these issues more than necessary. Overthinking to the extreme occurs because there is nothing better to do. In addition, a student feels as though he or she is missing out on everything. For instance, that huge party that Jessica invited one to is sure to be the party of the century. Nevertheless, one is unable to attend. A college student's schedule can be extremely busy and give no remorse for those unable to keep up. Students with a suspended license have few options to keep up with their time-oriented schedule. Making one small mistake, such as rolling a stop sign, could have students devastated for the next 3 months. This one mistake is sure to lead to a handful of unpleasant consequences. These consequences will make it seem as though 3 months turned into 3 years.
Very good.